Hello Cancer, my name is Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Today we're going to take a look at anyone dealing with a newer person, a newer energy. Let's get into it. Cancer and their new person. What's going on? What are the energies? Page of Cups. There's romantic feelings here, potentially with somebody younger than you. Or you may be younger than this person. What I'm getting here, Cancer, is there's somebody new in your energy field who wants to make you an offer, or they already have made you some kind of, at least emotional offer. Maybe some emotions have been said out loud here. But what I'm getting actually is you're still recovering from something in your past. You're still trying to get over something from the past, and you've done a good job healing so far some of these burdens. Yeah, you've had a lot of clarity when it comes to past relationships, past situations. Your guard is going to be up towards anybody. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign. Your guard is going to be up towards anyone that you get a bad vibe from. And it's because you've had a lot of clarity about past situations. You've learned a lot of the lessons. That's why now you're starting to feel calmer. You're recovering from whatever it was in your past here. But you're seeing things very clearly. So even though this person seems to be making you an offer, it's like if it's not a sustainable offer or if there's any red flags attached to it, you're going to see right through it. Right? Water signs are a lot more intuitive than a lot of other signs, just naturally speaking. So you see right through this anyway, and you're not going to tolerate anything that isn't completely conducive to sort of this whole new person that you're becoming. With the World card there, I feel like you're working really hard to become someone new, to have a whole new cycle here, and you're not going to let anyone get in the way of that, is what I'm getting. How does this person, this newer person with feelings, this Page of Cups person, how does this newer person feel about Cancer at the deepest level? King of Swords reverse. Ooh. First of all, they're just trying to stay even keel. They could have a lot of chemistry with you, a lot of passion, like I said, but they're actually feeling a little discouraged. Again, with this person could be younger than you. That portion makes them feel really discouraged. You're also dealing with somebody who, King of Swords reversed, how they feel at the deepest level. They're pretty manipulative. And again, you're not going to deal with that. You're not going to deal with anything that's manipulative. So it's like any sign of that, you're keeping even keel. Like you're not going to tell this person to go away. You're not going to tell them, ooh, come closer. You just want nothing to do with any energies that are going to cause you to have to sort of start rebuilding all over again, because you're building towards a whole new life here, towards something really beautiful. Many of you may have financial manifestations that are either on the way or have just come in. Like that part of your life is finally starting to work out. So again, with the no BS, you're not going to tolerate anything that's non-conducive to the life that you want going forward, which is good. That tells me you've done a lot of healing. But this person, it's like this new person, it's like when you don't sort of accept their bare minimum offer here, even if it's just an emotional offer, they get really manipulative and like really like, oh, well, how else can I get Cancer? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? They get really manipulative, and you're seeing right through that. You're not having any of it. How does Cancer feel at the deepest level about this newer person? Judgment reverse, Sun reverse. You just kind of know there's something a little bit off about them, so you're keeping your distance. You sense this manipulative type energy. You also are sensing that this person, potential younger person, you're sensing that they're a little bit disorganized just in their whole approach, the way that they view things. Again, if you're not doing exactly what this person wants to do, it's like they get really vindictive out of nowhere. And it kind of takes away from any romantic offer that was made here or was tried to be made. it takes away from it. And it's like, it really, you're just kind of seeing this for what it is. But it's like giving you anxiety as well, because every time this person goes from trying to make you some sort of small offer, whatever that is, and then you kind of have your boundaries in place, and then they get manipulative and vindictive, it causes you a temporary blackout in your vibration. So essentially, this newer person is not the healthiest for you, in my opinion, right now. It's also causing you anxiety just even thinking about a new connection. That tells me many of you went through something in your past that was extremely difficult to recover from, to heal from, but you got there. So like I said earlier in the reading, you're not just going to let anyone come in and just do whatever. You're not in that place in your life anymore. And this person is showing a lot of signals of their character that aren't necessarily the brightest, at least once you get to know them on a very deep level. And then we have the Five of Swords there. You're also dealing with somebody who can easily betray people, especially when it comes to passionate areas of their life. It's because they're restless. Some of you may be dealing with someone who's a life path 4, born on a 4 day. People who have 4 energy in numerology, they're typically very restless. I've studied children in regards to numerology, and I've noticed a lot of children with 4 energy, they can't do one thing for too long. They got to be constantly doing something. They got to be constantly working on something. Even if it's not work, it's got to be something, right? Thing to thing to thing. This person could have that energy heavily aspected in them, only they choose to use it in more of a passionate way. Like, they'll betray you and not think twice about it. They'll betray you and laugh about it with people, and when it comes to passion specifically. But again, Cancer, it's like your guard is up towards this person because you're intuitively sensing these things about this person. I'm not really telling you anything that you don't know about this person. What's the advice when it comes to this person for Cancer? Make sure, be very careful of falling for this person's illusions. This person may be very illusionary and very good at manipulation, right? We saw that here. So when they don't get their way, they may come at you like, oh, I'm this great person. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. I'm this upstanding person. I'm who I needed to become for this connection. But bam, Tower card. You'll find out very, very quickly, if you fall for the illusion with the Moon card there, that this person is who you're wanting. If you fall for that illusionary sort of spiel, you're going to experience a Tower moment. And we all know in the spiritual community, Tower moments are those moments that can change everything for us. However, Cancer, I'm seeing you coming out of sadness. Still, I'm not seeing you fall for any of this person's crap. And honestly, that's what they're doing. It's like when they can't get to you. I just saw the 10 of Cups with the Devil card, right? They may project, I want a happy family with you. I can view this with you. This could really be something real. And, they really want to be part of this new world that you're going to experience. But in order to get there, like we said, this person's vindictive. They're manipulative. They'll say whatever they can to get what they want. They may very well pretend to be in the Emperor energy when in fact, they're more of a Five of Swords energy. And that's the manipulation right there. But like I said, don't fall for the illusion, Cancer. Realize this person, when it comes to their passions, they will stab you in the back in a heartbeat, but they'll pretend to be a really upstanding citizen while doing it. So if you were to just give in, give this energy a chance, I do see a Tower moment happening. And not a very fun one. With that Devil card, I see you really just sort of, I don't know. And you're already on such a good track with that Nine of Pentacles there. Just any sort of connection with this person is going to hinder your growth and make you feel very stuck. Because this person, like I said, they're very likely to have you experience a Tower moment if they're manipulative enough to get you to believe their illusions. So the advice here is just be very, very wary. Use that strong intuition that you have, Cancer, to really determine, is this person someone I can trust or are they not? My cards are saying no. My cards are honestly saying if you give this newer person in your energy a chance, even if they're coming across as like this great person, I'm truly getting, if you don't do the work in getting to know this person enough they may be very, very skilled at manipulation and therefore creating illusions as to who they are when they're actually somebody else, and could cause you to experience a tower moment in the future. So that is the advice here, Cancer. I hope this helped at least somebody out there. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and as always, I will see you guys next time.